The Lakers seem set with their point guard rotation, signing Gabe Vincent and re-signing D'Angelo Russell. But who should be the starting point guard moving forward? Well, we'll find out after training camp, but based on what we know so far and what they've done up to this point, it clearly has to be D'Angelo Russell. We've gotten to a point where D'Lo is really being underrated, and it's recency bias. I get it. It was not a good look for him to not show up for the Western Conference Finals. And it's true, there are moments when he becomes unplayable, because he gives you almost nothing on defense. So when his shot's not falling, he becomes a detriment to the team. But when his shot is falling, and his offense is on, he is absolutely vital to the Lakers' success. And more often than not, his offense is on. He led the team in net rating during the regular season. He led the league in three-point percentage during the final 4 months of the season. And he was brilliant in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. The Lakers don't make it to the Western Conference Finals. They don't make it to the playoffs without him. Now let's take a look at Gabe Vincent, who I actually really like and I think is a perfect fit for this team. But why is he a perfect fit? Because he's the perfect alternative. He's the perfect backup for D'Angelo Russell. He's solid on both ends, he can shoot the ball and space the floor, and he can hold his own on defense. So he can make up for D'Lo's deficiencies. But I'm not so sure Vincent is good enough to be your starting point guard. Now I know that sounds blasphemous when this guy just started for the Heat their entire playoff run and was great throughout it, including the finals, the biggest moment of the season, which is kind of the opposite of D'Angelo Russell. But if you just put them side to side, D'Angelo Russell is the better player. D'Lo's the better shot maker, the better shot creator, the better passer, the better finisher. All things that are going to be important, especially throughout an 82-game season. Now, will there be stretches, maybe even entire series where you play Vincent over D'Lo? Absolutely. If D'Lo's shot ever gets cold like it did in the Western Conference Finals, then that's when you need to turn it over to Vincent, because he's not a liability on defense and he can't get schemed off the floor. But for all the other times, throughout the course of an 82-game season and likely a majority of the playoffs, you're going to need a guy who's able to carry the offensive load and lead the offense on nights when LeBron or AD are either not available or not producing at a superstar level. And you're going to need a guy that can consistently be your third or fourth option. I don't think Gabe Vincent is at that level, but D'Lo has certainly proven that he's capable of that task. Now again, we won't know for certain until they duke it out in training camp, and as they figure it out throughout the season. Maybe Gabe Vincent drastically diversifies his game during the offseason, or maybe D'Lo becomes a defensive stopper. Both very unlikely situations. But from what we do know, these two seem like the perfect fit for your point guard rotation. And they both complement your superstars in LeBron and AD. But they also complement their backcourt mate, Austin Reeves. So as a unit, the point guard position improved, the backcourt improved, and the team as a whole improved. And I think we have a lot to look forward to this upcoming season.